1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. Yeah, in my bank account. Yeah, in my bank account. Yeah, in my bank account.
What is going on, people? Reset here, and I am back once again with another video, and I just fucked up my speech there. But, right, people, we're going to be playing some Fortnite, and also, that thing I made a video about yesterday is out today. I never realised it was out today. I thought updates were like Friday, Thursday, but apparently they are now Wednesday. Well, the last couple have anyway. But in this video, it's not serious, but there's not going to be as many jokes about it because, to be honest with you, it's kind of hit me quite hard in the face, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the title or thumbnail is going to be. I don't really know. What it's probably going to be like, we are so lucky, or I don't know. But as I was saying, right, so I saw this YouTube show. I don't know, it's not even a show, it's obviously it's a channel, right, and it's about kids that have, obviously people that have special needs and difficulties. So that goes from syndromes to, I don't know what they're called, so I'm not gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, like explain, because I don't know what it's called. But there's a bunch of people with things that are like 1 in 5 million, 1 in 10 million, 1 in like 300. Like, do you know how many people that is? And for that person to like get a special difficulty, I don't even know what to call it because I don't want to offend anyone, but like this is like I don't know, it's just kind of hit me quite hard. And there was this one kid that was born without eyes, because his skin didn't, he got something on his face and it didn't, his eyes or something like that didn't like close properly, or that didn't, I don't even know. Apparently, like, obviously when they're in the mum's tummy, their skin stitches together or some shit like that, and his eyes didn't do that, so it like pulls his mouth up so he can't talk properly, and he has no eyes. And just think about that, right? Just think about having no eyes, yeah, and not being able to talk properly. So pretty much you can't see and you can't communicate properly. Well, obviously you can talk, but it's very hard for people to understand you. Now think about that just all together. Like, I don't know, bro, just close your eyes, right? Yeah, just close your eyes. You can't see fuck all, obviously. Now imagine that as soon as you wake up, as soon as you go to sleep, and it's just unfair in my opinion. I just don't think these things should happen, but obviously they do. And one thing that I've noticed is that these children that this occurs to, and obviously that they grow up with, are way more happier than kids that are fine. You know what I mean? They are a lot happier than kids that are fine. And then you have kids nowadays, this is including me, like, that complain about shit like not having Wi-Fi, not having internet, not having this, that, like anything. Those people can't have that. Like, especially that little boy, because he's blind, so he can't play PS4, computer, Xbox. He can't go out and play football or nothing, or soccer, wherever the bloody hell you're from. He can't do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And people take that shit for granted until obviously maybe when they're old and they have kids, that happens to their kids, or it happens to someone in their family. You know what I'm saying? That people don't realise it. And to be honest with you, I've only just realised how lucky I actually am to be perfectly healthy and fine. And obviously I would make a joke about, oh well, yeah, I'm fat, like, but that's not a time, alright? It's not, there's a time for jokes, and this is not one of them, right? We all have friends with something, well, we not all of us, but well, if you don't, then you don't. But some people, I have friends with asthma, bloody, and you know what I mean, like, that's considered small, which realistically it's kind of small, but obviously in comparison to other things. But to them, they can't, like, they can't do certain things that, or they have to do certain things to help them obviously live or whatnot, you know. I just feel blessed that I'm healthy and I'm fine, you know what I'm saying? People can't help the way they are, so if they're born a certain way, they can't help that, obviously, and neither can their parents, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, it's scary to think that, let's say if you're gonna have kids when you're older, that your kids could potentially like have a medical need that you cannot help, you cannot stop it from happening, and if it doesn't have a cure, then you can't obviously cure it. Or if it's like, let's say if there is a cure and it's like 200 grand, you know what I'm saying? It's just scary to think that. And mate, I don't know, but I just wanted to talk on that just because, like, let's be real, we've all taken shit for granted, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we all have complained. And I'm not saying that I haven't done any of this, because mate, I'm a little bitch. I'm always complaining that, oh, this doesn't work, or my fucking, what's it called, my controllers out of charge, my phone's out of charge, I don't have internet, or you know what I'm saying, like this sort of shit, when I've got to realise, and we've all got to realise that there's a lot of people that can't even do it. So I don't know, I guess take something away from that, how you want to, you know what I'm saying. You could either be like, oh shut up, you're a gimp, or you can be like, oh yeah, that's true, you know what I'm saying, because it is. And a lot of people don't want to like realise this or whatnot, because they don't want to be considered soppy, or you know what I'm saying. But I've just thought that, and it's like crazy, you know what I'm saying. Mad lucky to be healthy, and you know what I'm saying, and everyone deserves to be happy and healthy, and you know what I'm saying. And when people say, oh you're weird or you're different, imagine how much of a confidence knockdown that is, you know what I'm saying. Like, let's say if, like, for people that can see, let's say they're born with like a body I don't know what it's called, is it dysfunction, or you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm trying to say hopefully. But imagine they're born with something like that, and every day they look in the mirror and their confidence is already low, and then people on top of it saying what's wrong with you, and just constantly knocking them down, you know what I'm saying. How many shields are there, bloody hell. But you know what I'm saying, it's, I don't know, it's just kind of hit me quite hard. I'll leave like the channel in the description if you, I think it's called Born Different. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not. But anyways, right, that's going to be it for this one. If you lot did like it, make sure to drop a like, comment and subscribe. But I'll promise you, I'll bring the comedy, well, what is comedy inside me, out tomorrow, as well as that, I don't know, put video ideas in the description. I can only put stuff in there. Put something in the comments so I'm able to, you know, read and get inspiration from one of you, because I literally have zero clue of what to do, which is an issue. But nevertheless, it's been reset. Peace.